And this is Wingspan in the black. Wingspan is hanging out here in the chat. So if you want to tell him he's doing everything wrong, go right ahead. You got the fun camo, 150, 150, 150. I was derping around with that in ranked a bit. It's fun. Okay, so flags, credit reduction, anti-deaths, consumable reload, fire chance and flood chance, speed, and free XP. Not a bad set. I might use a couple of the other fire chance one, but that's about it. You are, after all, in the 11 to 15 bracket, so there's that. Your opponents are Georgia, John Bart, Alaska, Fletcher, Yugumo. Your biggest threats will be the Alaska, followed by, well, maybe the Fletcher. Your team, you've got Double Georgia, St. Louis, Jutland, and Kitakaze. So ironically enough, you, sir, bring the radar for your team. Sure thing, Deadweight. Now going in deep like this is a bit of a risk, but you've got the ship to do it. You've got the radar, you've got the smoke. Slow down so you can get the cap. Come on. Oh, barely. Wow. Grease Monkey is raiding me with 27 viewers. Thanks, Grease.
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
That is awesome. And yes, Wingspan does not have survivability expert. Feel free to ask him what his build is. He's in the chat right here. For those of you guys who just joined in on the raid, please, by all means, make sure you enter the giveaway. I do giveaway drawings at the end of every replay analysis video. We will be doing this for the next 48 minutes. Key thing is you have to be following in order to win. Alaska detected. Alaska is radaring. No surprise there. Something is in the cap. Maybe besides the Alaska. We'll see. Lurk does not want you to enter the giveaway. Grease Monkey, how's it been going for you today? Been having some good games? What have you been playing? They're smoking up here, possibly for the St. Louis. Of course, right when you smoke, there's torpedoes there, which warns you that there's a destroyer over there. Alert followed me. Thanks for the follow, Alert. So you gotta be thinking about your team. Okay, good. About the Gumo, there he is. And you might just have to go and kill him. Now, this is ranked battles. Of course, your teammates are important. So, while we have a moment, let's take a look at what your teammates are running. So, your St. Louis over here is fully flagged, which is good to see. Also, playing smart and kiting away. I like to see that. Your Georgia from clan named Bork has actually survived nope, not yet. Almost. Is fully flagged. That's good. Your other Georgia, under their clan tag YOLO, is doing just that. Found the enemy Fletcher, and the Alaska is over there too. We are coming up on the key time. I'll tell you what that means in a second. And... no... wow. Okay, this Georgia is not running protection. Everything else is important, but no protection. Jutland. Where is the Jutland? Oh, Jutland's got torpedoes coming his way. Fully flagged. So this is one of those rare clan battles where like your whole team is actually properly kitted out. That's exceptional. So when I was saying about the deadline, 15 minutes. At the 15-minute mark, when I've had a Georgia on my team, they've died at that 15-minute mark. Gumo detected. This should be an easy 1v1. I don't know that I would have DCP'd there. You always run the risk of taking a Yugumo torpedo, and then you've got that full duration flood. You have radar available to you, so I would be turning in and going aggressive here. I don't think that there is a need to turn away and kite. As a matter of fact, if you had gone aggressive, you could have actually used his smoke against him. Whereas now you have to stop because you're about to get spotted by the Jean Bart if you go any farther. So slight misplay there. I think you could have had the kill had you been more aggressive. Meanwhile, torpedo hit on the Jean Bart with a something destruction. Your team is pretty healthy. You're still ahead on hit points. However, they have all the caps and you don't. Your Georgia, though, Neil, is starting to get focused pretty heavily. Now, Georgia's got a pretty good heal, and it comes up pretty quickly, so I mean, it's not a bad thing that he's being focused right now. As long as he doesn't show broadside and stuff, he'll be okay. So he's not taking too much chunk damage, which is good. He's got the secondaries. You are firing torpedoes now through that smoke to try to get the Jean Bart. All of this is good stuff. Your Jutland took a couple of hits there from where we last saw him. It's unfortunate. Those of you hanging out, what do you think so far of this game? Typical ranked battle? Or different? St. Louis is coming in now, running Hydro. Yugumo detected, there he is, 420 hit points.
All stations reporting the position of a strategic target.
And that'll do it. And that's first blood. 7 minutes into the game in first blood.
Off to a great start.
Now you could slow down, smoke, and pew-pew the Georgia.
Generator started.
But here, it's almost too late for you to do that. Ah, you got the Jean Bart on your mind. Got it. Not a true ranked battle, yeah. Why torpedo spread?
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
You might as well hold them. You're not going to hit, yeah. Now, at the beginning of this, you could have been firing AP shells into the side, but now he's turned enough. I don't know that AP is a good idea. St. Louis might be going down here. All that for a chance to get torps on a target. There you go. There's the AP into the broadside. Don't move forward, though. So moving forward there is going to cut off your shot on the Jean Bart when you could have gotten the finish. That's okay. The Kitakaze was there doing Kitakaze things. Yes, Seabear, you won something, man. I need to know what you want. Good use of radar here and cover, although as soon as the Yugumo pours forward, you'll be detected. We're gonna move over to watch the Georgia and Alaska fight over here, as the Georgia just took a big hit and responded with a kill of the Alaska. The Georgia, I think, got citadeled from the Alaska's guns. Alright, Seabear, coming in with your CC container. Yeah, it is pretty cautious of a game, which is interesting considering it's like I said, it's the 11 to 12 bracket, so usually you expect to see people just charging in face first and getting themselves killed. It's not happening in this game. The YOLO Georgia goes down. Oh, can you get that kill? Yeah, real life sucks sometimes, doesn't it? Nice kill.
Enemy destroyer sighted.
Alright, now it's just you and the Fletcher. Now, normally you would go into the middle cap, although I would say don't in this case. Try to get the cap. That being said, you don't want to get spotted by the Georgia, I'm guessing, and you want those torpedoes. And look at all those secondaries coming in.
Smoke generator
Fortunately for you, it looks like you're going to hit him with at least one torp, if not 2 or 3 or even 4. Of course the ranked 5-1 bracket has the worst players. And the Georgia hit speed boost, and he's only going to take 1, I think.
Our victory is in sight.
Nope, takes none. Because LOL, your C mines.
Smoke screen set.
Wingspan, what do you think of the commentary so far? Do you agree with this stuff? Do you think it's a little off? Do it. Ironically enough, those torps might hit the Fletcher in his smoke. One of the reasons I like the Black's torpedoes. Ah, there's the ram. That's what we call the Save-A-Star ram. One battleship goes and rams the other battleship, and they both die, and the other battleship saves their star. DD gangbang. Indeed. Oh, he just barely missed several torps. Cool. Glad to be helpful. Going silent here. You just watched that on Pornhub. Oh, and the Fletcher and Jutland ram. That's hilarious. Wingspan, do you remember who saved their star on the enemy team at that game? I'm just curious. As we go into a ranked battle with the Tashkent, that was the next voted one. And we might have time for one more after that. You do not, no worries. And we have Peach Keto that wins the raffle. By the way, for those of you guys just joined, type !raffle to get in.